Well, hey gang, how you doing? It's Jonathan again from Tailhunter International. Time once again for the Mexican Minute La Paz video fishing report, and this is going to cover all of the fishing action for Tailhunter Sportfishing down here in La Paz from the 4th to the 11th of November 2018. Hope wherever you are, you're doing well. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for subscribing. Let's talk a little bit about fishing. Emphasize the word little bit because, there's really not a lot to tell you about. We've gone from about 20 to 50 fishermen a day to about, just a handful a week now. It's going to diminish too as we get close to the holidays. A lot more snowbirds coming in. It's beautiful sunny weather, but the weather's changing, the water's changing. This is what we consider kind of the off season from about November to about April. Winds start getting a little stronger. It starts getting a little rougher out there. This affects a lot of things. Not only does it make the water colder, dirties up the water a little bit, not so much blue warm water, but it also makes it harder for us to find live bait, and that is key to a lot of the fishing that we do here. A lot of the fishing is dead bait, but also live bait is so very important. If the waters are rough, it's going to scatter the live bait. It's going to make it harder for us to find bait. And the other thing, with fewer and fewer fishermen in town, it's more like I say the snowbirds, with fewer fishermen in town. The bait guys, they're not going to try so hard to get bait if they know that nobody's coming to buy it, if they're going to spend all night looking for bait or all morning looking for bait. So they're not going to be so eager to be out there trying to catch bait, or they're having trouble finding it. I mean, there were a couple days this week where it took an hour or 2 hours just to find enough live bait to get things started. But like I said, there weren't many fishermen around. The weather's changing, things are transitioning. This is that time period from the end of summer until the holidays when we really have a lull in the amount of people that are coming down to fish. A lot of folks are snowbirds, like I said. It's beautiful, it's warm. The weather's a very beautiful, like 82 degrees in the daytime, a comfortable 60 degrees at night, a great time to be in town, but not necessarily always the best time to be on the water. That being said, there's still some good fishing to be had. We're transitioning from that warm pelagic species that we get during the summer and the warmer months into the cooler species like Pargo, Cabria. We're still getting, surprisingly, if you look at the gallery that follows my my little report here, we've got some rooster fish still running around. Some nice quality size fish that's real surprising to get at this time of the year. And they're 40 to 50, 60 pounders, legitimate good sized rooster fish that's been a big surprise for us. There's also some yellowfin tuna around. We're not getting some of the big ones that we had earlier in the season, but fun size fish, 20, 25 pounders, some footballs in the 10 and 15 pound size. There's also some of the cooler water fish moving in, getting some Sierra, some Pargo, some Cabria, like I said. More Bonito are keeping things interesting, which is a lot of fun because some of the folks that are coming in right now, instead of being, the hardcore fishermen that are coming down for 3, 4, 5 days of fishing, they're coming in for a week of sunshine, getting away from wherever it is in Alaska or Maine or, some of those cold areas like Canada. They're coming down for some sunshine. They walk into our offices. They just want a day of sunshine and some fishing. So there's a lot of bonito out there, which is a lot of fun. If you've pulled on some of these bonito, they're some of the hardest fun sport fishing that you could get into. So that's keeping folks occupied. And there's still some patches of warm water around because we're still getting some dorado. No big ones, at least not this week, but some fun 10, 15 pound size, enough to have some fun, keep one for dinner, and then catch and release the rest. But that's kind of the mix of fishing we're getting right now as we're transitioning from the warmer to the cooler months. But that's it in a nutshell. That's your Mexican Minute for this week from the 4th to the 11th of November 2018. This is Jonathan wishing you a great week. Take care of each other. God bless. Thanks for checking in.